Let them speak. Review. Patterns 4. Please repeat or answer. Should he exercise more? Would you like to wrestle him? Could you beat him? Has he got to wear the mask? He had better put on a shirt. Where has he been playing? Have you seen him before? Should he have practiced? Where would you like to play with him? Where have you met him? Wouldn't you like to fly this? He better be careful. Has he got to pay attention? Where has he been flying? Can you hear the jet? Where would he like to go? Can you contact him now? He ought to land soon. Hasn't he got to get gas? Has he been looking for an airport? Shouldn't they cut their hair? Wouldn't you like to meet them? Should they have bought more hair gel? Who have they been waiting for? Where have they got to go tonight? They had better tell their mothers. Have they got to wear gloves? They ought to take the gloves off. Who have they been with? He better put his shirt on. Could you make this? He had better pay attention. Hasn't he been smoking? What has he made? Wouldn't you like to learn that? Hasn't he got to concentrate a lot? Wouldn't you like to buy this? Have you owned a violin? Shouldn't you have learned it in school? Could you afford a violin? What would she like to play? She better wait for the teacher. Has she played before? Where has she been practicing? Shouldn't she practice every day? Who has got to teach her? Has she waited a long time? Who has combed her hair? Should the teacher have been there? Shouldn't she buy a piano? Have they been in the water a long time? Have they been rescuing a friend? Should it stay out of the water? Who has fallen into the water? Haven't they got to go up the ladder? They ought to hurry up. They had better go up quickly. What have they been doing in the water? Wouldn't you like to be there? Could you help them? He ought to get out fast. Could you go into that cold water? He had better put on warm clothes. Where has he been doing this? Shouldn't he have worn a shirt? Hasn't he gone in the cold water? Has he lost his mind? Could he go in with his shoes? Has he been screaming? Has his mother got to talk to him? Has she been standing there long? Wouldn't you like to meet her? Hasn't she been waiting for her boyfriend? Should he have been here earlier? She better call him. Has she got to wear sunglasses? Can't she jump over the wall? Has she been talking to a friend? Could you find this place? Should she have gone back into the house? What can he play? Have you played the guitar? Hasn't he been singing? Wouldn't you like to meet him? He better protect his ears. I ought to buy his record. Hasn't he got to practice a lot? Shouldn't he have worn socks? Where would he like to play next? Can't you hear him? Have they got to clean this room? Where would you like to sit? Who should have cleaned the room? Who has been reading a book there? Who should make the fire? When have you been there? They ought to turn the lights on. What would you like to do there? You had better not bring a pet. Could they watch TV there? What would you like to drink? Has he been laying there a long time? Has he eaten the hamburgers? Who has been sitting with him? He better drink the beer soon. Should he have invited you there? Wouldn't you like to join him? Who has made the hamburgers? They ought to eat now. Couldn't he drink 2 beers? What have they been looking at? They ought to get down. Should they have climbed up there? What would they like to see? Have they gone inside? What should they have been doing? They had better go home. Haven't they got to get down? Have they gone here before? Shouldn't they knock on the door? Who has been fighting? Hasn't he got to take a break? Can he win? Would you like to be him? Has he talked to the girl? What has the girl been doing? Wouldn't you like to buy those shoes? She better get out of the ring. Who has he fought? Should he have fought today? Who has been helping him? Couldn't you dance like that? Should he have taken off his hat? Have you danced with him? Who would like to dance with him? Haven't the women been watching him? Should he be looking at her feet? Hasn't he got to dance faster? Where has he been dancing? He better dance with his girlfriend. Where have they been dancing? Hasn't she been waiting for the doctor? Who has been sick? Where has she got to get medicine? She better go there now. Has she brought her baby here before? Wouldn't you like to help her? Can the little boy help his mother? Should she have brought the little boy? What has she written on the paper? Should she have come to the doctor earlier? Where can you buy train tickets? You better have a credit card. Have you ridden on these trains? Have they got to buy a ticket? They ought to buy a round-trip ticket. Could they buy monthly passes? Where would they like to go? When have they got to leave? They had better run to the train. Have they bought tickets here before? Where has he been sleeping? He ought to wake up. Has he been carrying things? Should he have slept here? Can he wake up by himself? Should you leave him alone? Where has he worked? Wouldn't he like to make more money? Couldn't he stay awake? When has he got to work again? Has she been demonstrating? Should she wear that band on her head? Who would she like to help? Have you heard of that person? She better be careful. Where has she protested? Can she make a better world? Would she like to do this every day? Who has given her the shirt? Who has taken this picture? Why has she been waiting? Hasn't she been lonely? She better get off the tracks. Have you seen her there before? Wouldn't you like to talk to her? What has she been doing there? When has she come here? Who would she like to meet there? She better stand up. Who has been calling her name? Couldn't she hear them? Wouldn't you like to ride in it? Have you got to pay? Where has it been waiting? Could you drive that? Where has he got to go? He had better wait for the customers. Who has washed that taxi? It better not rain. Who has he got to pick up? Should he have been there at 10?